going on, everyone? Today we are going to be jumping into some ladder matches. Just testing out Bruiser since 19.0. Going to be going with left side level 9 talent. I've only got him at level 9 right now, but hoping to get him upgraded here soon just to see his other talents, how they're working out. So we'll jump in. I'm opting to use Enchanted Sword instead of Knight Statue. My Knight Statue is only level 9. I really don't use it much because it's not necessary for Monk. So we'll use the sword. I've got the sword at level 13. Hopefully here soon we can get some more sword units and chests and be able to get that up to 15. That'll be exciting. Alrighty. Of course. Love that. Alright, so he's got, looks like, Amulet of Weakness. That's going to be decreasing our attack speed. And he's got that on 2 of our tiles. That's wonderful. One thing to keep in mind, well, I guess I don't have to worry too much about it, because he doesn't have a max meteor. Max meteor, you'd want to be careful. At some point in the game when he's merging, there's a chance that he can send a meteorite over to our side, and those are never fun to deal with. When I very first was starting to play this, Bruiser was one of my very first legendaries, so it's kind of weird playing him again. But this deck was pretty similar. I think the main difference is obviously Sword wasn't out yet, but I had, if I remember right, what was it? I had Frost and I want to say Bombardier, but I don't remember exactly. That was a little while ago. Okay, so here's an example with this talent. If we are merging near or increasing the rank of a unit next to a Bruiser, that's when the clover is going to appear and fill. And when we do that 4 different times, there is, let's hover over this. Give it 1 sec. Let's try to get past this. Bedlam, we should be fine. So merging and increasing rank near a Bruiser gives him a clover leaf. This is for Awakening Rage. Upon collecting a whole clover, a Bruiser increases his damage by 20% for each clover and becomes enraged. When collecting 2 whole clovers, attack speed when enraged is increased by 20%. So that's really what we're going to be shooting for here. And we'll see what we can get on some actual squares that count here. His snowflake is freezing majority of our units that spawn. And I believe that is one of those. I don't remember. I don't really have these Bruisers on great tiles, even though that's where the gadget tile is. At one point we'll have all of them on gadget tiles, but for the time being, we'll hold on to that sword. When making the deck, I was wanting to add in Bombardier. I'm not sure how we'll do late game, especially when it comes to the bosses that are going to be, like I'm thinking, like Bedlam, for example. That's one where you really want late game to have something that can either take it out quickly or stun it, and that sucks. Nice. Alright, we'll get these leveled up. Even though Puppeteer's coming out, we should be fine. That's fine. I royally hate Shaman. I think I've mentioned that in pretty much every game that I've ever played Shaman. Not necessarily played against him, that's a given. But in the games where I'm actually playing him, I just feel dirty when playing. And it's not as exciting to play. A couple more rounds of Gadget here, we should be able to get the slow effect here shortly. Alright, so we're in wave 4. We'll see. I haven't played around enough with level 9 Bruiser yet to really see at what point the health on the monsters or health on the bosses becomes an issue. That sucks. Just keep throwing them. Gotta love Shaman players. He is almost to that 200 mark for his meteor though. We actually took Monkey King out. Okay. Internet. My internet? Okay. What's going on? It did this to me last game of the season, and then it just disappeared. And it said the game never existed. So I'm always got PTSD now from that, where it's gonna potentially happen again, and then I just lose. Oh, I love Shaman. I'm still not used to playing this on the computer, so the mouse, it still throws me off when I'm used to playing on my phone. We took that out decent. I'm so used to Monk where they take out bosses in a matter of a second, but that's cool. That doesn't really make sense where you can still have Shaman destroy a unit even though the boulder is over. Whatever though. Okay. Gotta find some more trappers out here. Let's see, this Dark Priest is gonna suck. Ooh, yeah, that sucks. Let's try to get rid of that. I think that is it. Dang. Good game. So he is about 500 higher in crit. Yeah, it's not a max meteor, but it is still a higher level than a level 9 Bruiser, so we'll go another game and see how we do on this next one here. And I'm wondering if we do sub out Bombardier for one of these here. Let's try instead of Ivy, we'll see. We'll try this out here. Okay, so we got a 13 Blade Dancer. Could be higher, but at least level 13 for talents there. Let's see if we can get a Bruiser on one of these tiles that actually will help us out. Bulldozer. So they do have the advantage too with the weekly faction blessing on 2 of their units. Dryad doesn't really count, so I guess just their Blade Dancer primarily. Come on. So we'll see how it goes with Bombardier versus Ivy. I think it'll at least help with the bosses and to slow down the wave a bit. And that way the AoE with Bruiser's punches can really help us out that way. For those of you who have not already been subscribed to the channel, I appreciate all the support you can offer. Subscribing to the channel is free. It really helps me grow the channel. Later on, I really hope that I can be organizing monthly giveaways to help, as you guys have shown support, to definitely give back to the community that way. So I'm excited to be in a position where I can soon do that. And whatever support you can continue to show, I definitely appreciate it. Alrighty, what do we want to do here? I don't think I saw what his crit was to see how much of an advantage or disadvantage we have here. Okay, we'll kind of sit on this just for a little bit and see how we do. obviously will want to get some of these leveled up here as soon as we can. See if we can get some more dryads. Kind of reminds me of playing Tesla a bit, where when you're merging or increasing the rank of a unit next to the Tesla, it then powers up, in this case, Bruiser. Same style of play though. I wonder what he's doing on his board. If he's trying to, I don't know. It's a mystery. For those of you who have a higher level Bruiser, comment down below, or even if you have a level 9 Bruiser or often use a Bruiser, comment down below what deck you'd prefer to use, or that you do use, and we can test it out and see. Obviously level 9, I'm not going to get too far, but it is still fun to play. Bruiser used to be one of my favorite, and then he kind of fell off, and now we've got talents for him, so I think we'll see a comeback here, especially with his final talent that's super overpowered. I don't know if there's a limitation on that, but when merging, the Bruisers just immediately knocks out and kicks the boss off the board. That's pretty intense. So many Bombardier here. This is the point of the game where it would be good to have a level 15 or higher Zeus, where it just continues to level up the units on those tiles, or to have a Scrapper. I think a Scrapper would be good, especially with the right-hand talent versus the left talent. The right talent, if we are absorbing or merging a Bruiser, then it distributes pieces of clovers around to other Bruisers. So we may make another video specifically on right side talent and see how we can do that with Scrapper. Previously I had done a co-op on floor 10 and floor 11 with that, and I preferred that talent. But when trying to get a full board just for the sake of the video, a lot of you commented and said, hey, you need to have Trapper or some type of support unit in there. I totally understand. Just for the sake of the video, I was trying to get a full board, and Scrapper was one of those that was difficult because Shaman would just keep leveling that one up, of course. And over time, we just had too high of a level for the Scrapper on our board. Alright, what can we do here? Do we have our whole board for gadget? I think we do. So this next one, we got virus coming up here. Not too excited about that. I don't even want to risk it. So I know with my sword, it can potentially, there's a 50% chance of whichever unit it hits, it could negate any negative effects there. But I just don't want to try. I definitely don't need a level 4 red sword though. That's not really helping me out much. But good game. Definitely lower in crit, so I had the advantage there. And a level 4 gadget versus level 20. So despite having the advantage of the weekly faction blessing and a higher level blade dancer, I had the advantage, I'll be honest there. But still, good game, fun to play. And here's an example of 2 different games where we're testing out Bruiser's new talent. This is left side on level 9. So we'll probably follow up with right side. We'll test that out, and we'll go from there. Comment down below. Let me know what other decks you'd like to see. I'm open for ideas to test this out, and excited to see how quickly we can get our Bruiser upgraded. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.